Hey guys, what's going on? This is iCrazyTeddy. Welcome back to another video here on my YouTube channel today. This one is long overdue, and this one's for everyone who's been asking me to make Grand Theft Auto videos for like the past 2 years. I made them consistently once, twice, 3 times, sometimes even more every single day, and I love the community that surrounded me and my subscribers and my fans and just everyone that came to watch the channel from a day-to-day basis. I still have people that stop by every now and then that said, you know, I used to watch your videos a lot in high school, middle school. Some people would even watch them at goddamn work, and they would always just tune in just to find out what was going on with Grand Theft Auto Online, because I always had the scoop. There was always something going on. We were always finding out crazy ways to figure out what the next big thing would be in GTA, whether that was content that was officially being added or ways that we could find for you guys to have fun in Grand Theft Auto Online. This video is called 10 Things I Miss About GTA 5 Online. Before this video does actually begin though, I just want to let you guys know that this is probably going to be your last chance to enter my V-Bucks giveaway that I'm doing this week for Fortnite. All you need to do is leave a thumbs up on the video and leave a comment down below letting me know what you're going to be spending the V-Bucks on. What do you really want in Fortnite? Now without further ado, let's go ahead and get this started. So 10 things I miss about GTA Online. We're going for an old school gameplay commentary. I used to do these, like I said, I'd probably do 1 gameplay commentary every single day, if not 2, and then pop out another random video which was a live com, a gameplay, or a tutorial or something like that. And I'm gonna start off by firstly saying something that I really disliked. All right, I know you guys might not like to hear it, but some of the people in the GTA community were goddamn scumbags. Looking back at it now, I fucking love it. People arguing, trying to, you know, butcher each other, trying to end people's careers, but the community was actually one of the most toxic communities I think by far that has ever been on YouTube. Not only were people mass flagging each other's videos and trying to get other people suspended, literally other content creators. I could sit here and name names, but that's not something that I'm gonna do. But the amount of times I almost had my channel suspended because of jealousy, hate, or maybe even, you know, certain times where I was doing something wrong, and instead of someone telling me, you know, people would just be like, you know, screw you, you don't deserve a YouTube channel, you don't deserve this, you don't deserve the fans, you don't deserve the views you were getting, and then bang, reported, mass flagged, and I was literally sitting there, 16-year-old, like just scared for my life. What am I gonna do when my YouTube channel shuts down? Because it was my ultimate hobby. I made videos on GTA every day. My fans were popping in and out of the channel, whether they were at home, whether they were taking a shit, whether they were watching live streams, whether they were at work. People would go into school and, you know, speak about my YouTube channel and ask if they had seen Dom or Declan or Teddy's videos from the day and all of that sort of cool stuff. And my individual fans were awesome, and I guess the community that surrounded me, including Dom is Live, Too Dynamic, and a few other YouTube friends that I made along the way, some of which I still know to this day. And that's one thing that I want to add on this point that I really liked about the GTA community. It helped me make lifelong friends. I shit you not. Some of the people that I live with today, the first time I spoke to them, we were playing Grand Theft Auto, and the fact that I'm living in a big ass house on the other side of the world thanks to GTA just makes me smile every time I think about it. So thank you, Rockstar Games, for making that opportunity happen, not only in my life but changing other people's lives. Now the next thing we're going to be talking about is kind of 2 points in one. I will digress here because, well, I got time to speak, and hopefully you guys want to hear some of these points, because, you know, it might just kick up some nostalgia that you guys might have been feeling or wanting to feel, because everyone's playing Fortnite now, and that feeling that we're getting while playing Fortnite is the same feeling that everyone got when we played MW2 a few years ago. And I saw Nadeshot tweet about this, and it's absolutely correct. We're gonna think back like a year from now. Remember how fun Fortnite was when it was being updated all the time and stuff like that? I get that same feeling from GTA, and this is kind of what I wanted to spread in this video, as well as just kind of address, you know, what's going on with GTA and why I haven't been making content. So funny glitches in the video game definitely propelled its audience. Like funny moments videos, and I'll talk about content creators and their own little community, because there was always little subdivides within every single community, whether it was GTA, Call of Duty, and stuff like that. But we're talking about GTA here. So launch glitches, for one, those was so fucking fun. Whether it was a player launch glitch, whether it was a team launch glitch, whether it was a bunch of motherfuckers in the lobby driving a bus into a freaking gate that flew everyone across the map, those definitely helped. Not only did they get views on YouTube, people love seeing them, but it allowed for people like me to make a tutorial on it well, firstly, for people to find it. I found a couple launch glitches. I know Declan and Dom found a couple launch glitches. There was people on Reddit, GTA forums, and a bunch of other cool places that would find these things, and then we would make tutorials, and because obviously it was just text back then. Either people were too shy to make videos or just didn't give a fuck or whatever, but I always did my best to credit the people that came up with these glitches if I wasn't looking for ways to find or make them myself, because I did do that a few times with a couple of other glitches that I'm going to be talking about on this list. But the launch glitches were amazing, and they consistently just kept coming and going, and after a while they would get patched. But moving on to this next point, with these funnier glitches, the funny moments community in Grand Theft Auto was probably by far one of the most creative. Vanos Gaming and Co, KYR Speedy, my boy Expert Thief, and a bunch of other cool content creators that made these funny moment videos, whether they were live comms, whether they were, you know, edited really well. My other friends, Jelly, Slogum, and Quebblecop, which you guys keep hounding me to play with. That's another group of friends who I made just solely off GTA, so that's fucking beast. The glitches kind of helped propel other people's careers, and the videos that were made out of them were definitely timeless videos. You can go back and watch those and just be like, holy shit, that was the shit. That's literally what everyone was doing. You could hop into random lobbies and there would be motherfuckers murdering each other, but then you go to the other side of the map and there's like 10 people trying to do the exact same fucking glitch. So I love that shit. Another thing I miss is all those funny moments collectives making videos on the game. I know Jelly, Slogman, Quebblecop, and Vanos Gaming, every now and then they'll still make GTA videos, which kind of keeps the game alive. I would say it's beyond the point of being revived at this point because of the updates, but they were just so fun to do, and I mean everyone can agree that even though they did get patched, which was kind of lame. Rockstar Games, what were you thinking? But yeah, that was definitely a fun time in GTA, which leads me on to my next point, which I just hinted at, which was DLC, like every month or every other month. And when there wasn't DLC, me and all my mates and just everyone that I met was digging through the files, trying to find ways to figure out what was up and coming in GTA. Like every other month or every month there would be a DLC, whether it was themed on a holiday, whether it was themed on just something random where we got like a bunch of old school cars one DLC, or whether it was Valentine's Day, whether it was Halloween, whether it was you know, Christmas. Even those updates, like those helped the game so fucking much because they were there for a limited time, but then you would see them year round and they would just become better and better and better. And not only that, but just some of the waits and the delays, I guess I would say help the game. If anything, looking back, we would be like, you know, come on Rockstar, when's this fucking DLC coming out? But honestly, the way they played it was just so good, and I mean, they made a fortune off the game, did amazing, and we had years and years of fun thanks to them delivering those DLCs. Like there was big waits for heists and just a bunch of other DLCs, but the ones that they included in the meantime did keep the game flowing pretty nicely, and for us content creators, we couldn't have been happier. Now, the next few things we're going to be talking about are some of the most memorable glitches for me in Grand Theft Auto Online. For those of you guys who didn't like any of these glitches, whether they were game breaking and stuff like that, you can fucking blow me. There was a point in, like, I guess you could say, my YouTube career where me and a bunch of other YouTubers, Mr. Boss, Saints Fan, Dom, Declan, and, you know, a few other names, Jobless Garrett, where we came as a collective and said that we would stop uploading these glitches because they were breaking the game. And that, honestly, it took like about a year and a half for a perfect understanding within the community. Of course, there was still some YouTubers that were posting that, and then Rockstar Games were like getting them in trouble, and videos are being taken down legitimately this time because I mean, at first it was an all-out brawl and people could upload what they wanted, and I feel like it's kind of like that right now because nothing really is looked down upon, at least on the YouTube side of things. Like, people are uploading fucking horrific content at this point. And I'm not even talking about, you know, someone trying to stop a train 50 times. It's talking about these actual game-breaking glitches that, I guess, ruined the economy of the game back in the day. They were actually so much fun to do. We're going to start off with the first one, which was one of my favorite ones, which was the card duplication glitch. I probably made like 20, 25, maybe even 30 card duplication glitch videos back in like 2013, 2014. Towards the end of early 2015 is when I kind of stopped doing those game-breaking glitches and stuff, as we had a compromise. But going into your garage or going into Los Santos Customs, getting jiggy with it, doing something stupid, and then just seeing another car pop out, and then you have 2 Lambos instead of 1. That would save you so much money in GTA, and people used to thank me. They'd be like, yo, you just saved me fucking 6 hours worth of work just for, you know, another Aventador or whatever car they wanted in GTA. Car duplication glitches, definitely one of my most memorable, and I had to put them on this list. Now, the next one is another glitch, which was probably the most popular on YouTube. Millions and millions of people would look this up every single day, whether they were looking on Google, whether they were looking on YouTube, and there was a couple of people who were uploading videos on hacks and stuff like that, and that was funny for a while. But money glitches, oh my god, where you could just duplicate your money, where you could just sit there and see your money go up and up and up. I'm kind of going to merge this with my next point, which is also missions that helped you grind money legitimately. Some of those were so fun to play, and you could sit there for hours on hours, and they weren't the hardest missions, but you got better and better at doing them. But those, as well as money glitches where you would like sell the same car over and over again. At one point for, I guess, GTA on YouTube, every single person uploaded those. No matter what you can say, every person uploaded those because they were so helpful. There was just an influx of new people coming to watch the game that wanted to know, how can I skip 3 hours worth of work and make money easy? And money glitches were the first step to that, but once those were kind of patched or being banned and we stopped doing them, me and my friends would find new ways, whether that was help from the forums and stuff like that, to find you guys ways to make money through missions or just, you know, things that you could grind out on the game. And I really miss that aspect of the game myself. Next thing we're going to be talking about is another glitch in GTA Online. This one was the single player to multiplayer. I'm talking about North Yankton, and this one can actually also be split up into 2 points, because there was a single player to multiplayer glitch that was also really memorable that I made a few videos on that I thought wasn't game breaking. I know you can, everyone had their opinions on it, but you could bring like single player vehicles like the Space Docker and just other stupid stuff that you could mod on your PC. You couldn't, I don't think you could keep them permanently because you couldn't store them in your garage, but just for like a one-time only thing, you could have these weird ass vehicles in Grand Theft Auto Online, and just driving around in them, people would be like, what the fuck is going on? Like, how do you have a Space Docker in GTA Online? The alien car that you get from completing that one mission with the crackhead out in the fucking boondocks. So the single player to multiplayer, like I said, can be split into 2 segments, whether it was bringing stuff from single player into online or just a whole part of the fucking map, which is North Yankton, which, if you guys don't know, the prologue to GTA, or the first ever mission on GTA where you're playing as Michael Trevor and you're out in the snow, that whole little town could literally be brought into Grand Theft Auto Online. I made multiple videos on this. I thought this was one of the funniest glitches in GTA. I think almost every single GTA content creator, every single one of the fans, check this out for themselves, and I'm so glad I made a few like voice commentary tutorials and gameplay showing you guys how to do it, because it was a simple little glitch. It would take you 5 minutes, and all of a sudden you hop into GTA Online, you hop in a plane or a helicopter, you fly for like 2 minutes, and you have an extension to the freaking map, and it was the coolest shit in the world. The next thing that we're going to be talking about is the community that created custom races within Grand Theft Auto Online. I've probably made hundreds of videos on some of these races. I live stream them regularly, and like I said, it helped me make other friends. It helped me meet people that I still know to this day, whether it was fans that I played with that I still keep in touch with, or whether it was other YouTubers. You could go in, and some of these races were so difficult, they were so complex, and they were so intricately made by the race designers. So salute to that whole community. If you're watching this and I ever played one of your GTA races, thank you so much. I know every single time it was hard for me to link every race because I would download playlists and then start my stream and stuff, but thank you so much for making some of those races, because some of them were hard as tits, some of them were just crazy with all the ramps, and then eventually GTA Online had an update with, you know, a bunch of crazy like flying races and other bigger ramps and stuff like that. But the original community that kickstarted that and just added another aspect to the game where people could spend hours having fun with their friends definitely did propel the community, not only for the content creators but for the fans. And it was just something that you can challenge yourself with, because shit, I honestly can't say I was probably one of the best competitive racers in GTA Online. And if they ever added fucking pink slips to the game, I would be taking people's cars to this day. Some of those BMX races, some of those motorcycle races where you gotta fly through the air or hop on obstacles and stuff like that, ride up buildings, go vertical, and all of that sort of cool stuff where you have to kind of know the game a little bit better, or the mechanics of the game in order to complete some of the races. They were a lot of fun, so salute to the community that made that possible. Now my last 2 points come hand in hand, and the first one is car meets. Whether it was people doing it in a random lobby because everyone had their mics on, or whether there was a YouTuber streaming or just playing and wanted to see everyone else in the lobby's cars. Most of the time, these would take place outside Los Santos Customs, where everyone would spend their hard-earned money just to flex, honestly, and we would take a look at a bunch of different combinations of cars. And honestly, you guys inspired me most of the time. I would see the subscribers with some pretty dope shit and then go back and ask them how it's made, and sometimes make a tutorial on it or have the car myself type shit. And people would always ask me, like, how do you do this, how do you do that? And the car meets come hand in hand with the different little customizations and intricacies that were, I guess, allowed by the Los Santos Customs, different other glitches and tweaks that you could do with your social club and your crew that let you get certain colors and different tints and shades on your vehicle and sprays and all of that. I did also make tutorials on that, so that was really helpful. So yeah, everyone who ever made it to one of my car meets, you guys are the best, which leads me to my last point, probably the best thing about GTA Online. You goddamn scallywag fucking conniving Mongolian bohemian bullfrog scumbags. You know who you are. The people that would show up to a car meet trolling. I'm not talking about just running people over, because that was fine. Like, I would get beat up in a car meet sometimes, a shot in the head, but there would always be one person who would show up, like, either right at the start or right at the end, and just neutralize everyone. Whether they came up with 10 sticky bombs and placed them without anyone knowing, whether they were on top of the Los Santos Customs while I was like, hey, that's a nice car, bang, everyone's dead. 20 people exploded, 20 cars everywhere. And after a while, they kind of made it so, you know, we got our cars insured, and people that were trolling like that obviously did get a hefty fine. But that was some of the funniest shit in GTA Online. People would get so pissed. I would get so pissed whenever me, Dom, and Declan would play GTA and that would ever happen. Like, we would make sure that person was hunted down and just killed so many times that they were forced to leave the lobby. Bounties were placed. Eventually, people started going passive mode, but I mean, in my lobby, I hated going passive mode because that means you're a bitch. I know I'd do it a few times just for the stream's sake, just for my blood pressure's sake, but being blown up or trolled at car meets, I would have to say, is probably one of the funniest memories I have in GTA Online. And that concludes my short little list. I could definitely go off on a tangent here and keep talking about things I miss about GTA and come up with other glitches that maybe I found, or that, you know, Vanos Gaming and a bunch of other like astronomically bigger fucking content creators helped made videos on, and you guys saw and loved and watched tutorials on. If you do have anything you missed in GTA Online, and if you want to make a list, be sure to leave it down below in the comment section. Like I said, if you guys want to enter my V-Bucks giveaway, we're giving away 6,000. All you need to do is leave a like on the video and leave a comment down below. I am actually planning on making another Grand Theft Auto video for all of you guys who are asking. So if you made it this far into the video, make sure you subscribe and press that little bell and turn on notifications, because in a few days when some of my roommates get back, I have an interesting GTA video that I would love for you guys to see. Thank you so much for watching. It's been your boy Teddy, and yeah, it's been nice to make a gameplay commentary after such a while. Peace out.